So yeah, hi Sabina.
Hello.
Yeah, so the last time we talked, we were talking about time management, and you wanted to know how you can control time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, a whole lot of us would love to be able to control time, but breaking news, you cannot control time. Nobody can control time. However, the good news is what you can control is just yourself. You can manage yourself. And when you manage yourself very, very well, then you won't have a problem with, the whole time management anymore. Does that make sense?
So how do I manage myself?
Very good. How do you manage yourself? I think the last time we spoke, you were talking about you have a busy job, and when you come back from work, you don't have enough time to do the things that you're passionate about. So, all I need to tell you is no matter how busy you are or your lifestyle is, what you need to do is just sit down, maybe get a sheet of paper and a pen, and write down all the things that you do. As cheeky as that may sound, but there's a solution in there because when you write all of them down and look at them, you will find out that some of them don't really add value to you or to your life. And those are the things you can do away with. Because once you do that, the time you normally spend to doing all those things that are unproductive, those times you can free them up and invest them in the things that you say you're passionate about.
Yeah, but it's like you come from work and then you find yourself, I don't know, doing nothing just because you're tired. So let's say I'm starting to scroll on my phone and just that. And I do that because I think it's the only thing that I can do after such a busy day, because I feel so tired. So in the same time, I don't want to do this, but it kind of makes me feel a bit more relaxed. But then it ends up being even more and more, spending even more and more time doing that. So how do you actually? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I understand you. And the example you've given is a very, very good one because sometimes we do that even, I'm sure the listeners would agree, even in your break time or lunch time, a lot of us go through our mobile phones and scroll through unnecessary videos. Maybe we think that is how we pass away time or something. But the truth is, when you do that, you're not relaxing because that is straining your eyes on its own and it gives you a kind of mental fatigue. So, what you need to do, you need to try as much as possible to do away with that if you can. But if you can't, then limit the time you spend doing that because that might also be another thing affecting you psychologically that makes you feel very drained and tired. So if you're tired when you've come back from a busy day as in at work, all you need to do is find some time to rest. If you talked about graphic designs, right? That's what you are passionate about. So if you've come back from work on a busy day and you still need some time to do your graphic design, I would advise that you just take 5, 10, or 15 minutes to just have a short nap. It's amazing how much good it will do to you because if you do that, you wake up, you feel refreshed, and you can concentrate or focus for maybe 1 hour or 2 hours if need be. So these are the steps I would like you to do. First and foremost, check your lifestyle. What are the things you spend time doing? Ask yourself the question, are they productive or are they unproductive? And if they are unproductive, then do away with the ones that are unproductive. And you have some spare time to do things. And also those kind of videos, social media, I'm not saying don't socialize with people on social media, but no, I'm saying don't spend all the time there. You understand? And chat, about unnecessary stuff for long hours. Just keep it short, keep it short, keep it, simple, and free yourself up sometime. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and when you speak about it, it does make sense. But when you're actually there and you're in that kind of state, it's like you know all this stuff. Like in a way, everybody knows you shouldn't spend this much time on your phone. You should do the good stuff. You should do that and that. But still, we
That's
don't
so
do
true.
it. So why is it that we don't do it? And in a way, we kind of feel like we're so pressured. You have to do this. We have to do this. But I don't know. Even because you're so pressurized, in the end you end up doing nothing because you just want to get rid of that kind of pressure, you know. So that's why like the phone is kind of the solution to it.
Yeah, I think we need to revisit this topic again, which is, what's your goal? What's the drive behind what you want to achieve? Because in a time like this is what will help you. If you know what your drive is, then you have no problem. Because even if you are low on motivation, it is you remembering that drive and focusing on the drive. That's what will help you boost your motivation. And if you're getting distracted with social media or just outing and partying and all those kind of stuff, whatever it is that is causing you to be distracted, it is you refocusing on that drive. That drive, what is it? What's the reason behind you wanting to achieve this? You talk about graphic design. What is the reason? What's the propelling factor that makes you want to be a good graphic designer? And how would that look when you actually achieve that? How would it make you feel once you've put those down and you can literally see it with your mind eye, like I love saying, then no matter how tired you are, if you know that all I need to commit to this in every day is just 1 hour, you will find that 1 hour. I like giving this illustration. No matter how busy we say we are, if there is a boy that you are really in love with, or you fancy the guy, or if you're a lady and or sorry, a guy and you fancy a lady and you've been looking for how to ask them out, and all of a sudden on this very busy day or busy week they've just said, oh, you fancy coming out for a drink tonight, you will make the time. You will look for that time. But this is you that you've been saying, oh, you're so busy, you don't even have any extra time or spare time in your life to do anything. But when it's somebody that you fancy, you will make time. So, what am I trying to say by this? I'm saying no matter how busy you think you are, just check very, very well, because you can make the time to do any single thing that you plan to do.
If you care enough for it.
If you care enough for it,
Yeah.
if you ask yourself, what is the drive? And focus on that drive.
Makes sense.
Thank you very much, Sabina. Thank you.